Okay, Imperium is based on true events or inspired by true events. So it means something like this may or may not have kind of happened. This, of course, is the Daniel Radcliffe as a skinhead film. Daniel Radcliffe is essentially a relatively low-level FBI investigator who specializes in terrorism. Tony Collette, who plays his superior, is like, you know, you're pretty good at your job. But the big threat now isn't terrorists from the outside. It's ingrown terrorists. It's at homeless. Okay. They're white supremacist groups. Okay. We want you to infiltrate one of their groups. Okay. Which he does very quickly. And then this film hits a cycle of he meets some new people, asks some blatantly obvious, like, I want you to divulge a lot of your operation information to me pretty quickly. And then whenever they try to do this, oh, if we do this, oh no, someone could easily do this. It's pointless to do that. Now it's multiple white supremacy groups, ranging from the, hey look, interracial couple, we should go kill them, to, you know, I just want to try to maintain, you know, our white heritage, which is kind of like the European sort of history. I'm like, okay, this guy at least seems not as bad. It's like, yep, okay, he's a guy who's thinking about, you know, white history. Okay, man, Hitler really should have killed all those Jews. You know, you weren't as bad until you went with the, you know, if we just kill all the black people and all the Jews. You know, you seemed kind of even because you didn't have tattoos, you weren't drinking or smoking. You talked about, yeah, you know, seeing like the current generation is destroying themselves with the cigarettes and the swearing and the booze. I was like, yeah, that guy seems, oh, yeah, you're just the least crazy out of the crazy racists who easily divulge any information to a guy who kind of just shows up, who asks you an insane amount of in-depth questions that you just happen to be okay with answering. So of course, everyone divulges almost all of their secrets. Daniel Radcliffe, in about the second meeting with him. At which point he then goes, I've got the goods on him. It's not enough. That's the majority of this film is him talking with people, them divulging a lot of information. Whether it's where their weapons are stored, what they're planning on doing, how they do these things, what their finances are like, and then I'm calling his boss to be like, I got stuff. And they're like, it's not enough, we need more. So, beyond seeing Daniel Radcliffe does an amazing job in this film. I mean, he does a really good job when it comes to this sort of role. And seeing the different levels of the white supremacy groups, those parts are interesting. This trying to be a fact-based, by-the-numbers thriller, everyone kind of comes off looking like an idiot. And there's a lot of plot holes. Like, glaring, you could be half paying attention and go, wait. Are you... That's a plot hole. So, beyond seeing Daniel Radcliffe in a different sort of role, yes, I've actually now seen him as a guy becoming... No, it's just a long Swindle Wars. I've seen him now as a flatulent corpse and now a skinhead. That's a decent amount of range for him. But there's a lot of bizarre inaccuracies that make this film, take it from being a film that could have been really good to just being a good film.